Hey, and welcome to Truman Tech Breaks. As we all at Truman get into this semester and start rising to its challenges, the Learning Technologies team is beginning a lot of different questions about what is possible with Zoom. One thing that some people are interested in is the ability to have multiple camera sources in the room to show more than one thing at once. While we certainly still recommend the use of interactive technology like Smart Notebook or Zoom whiteboards over using some of the physical spaces during these times, I am excited to present some quick and easy solutions to making your classrooms more flexible in what you can display. Nearly all Truman classrooms should be currently set up with some type of webcam right now, which you're likely familiar with. However, there are some things you can do to add your own sources to this equation. One simple thing to do is to simply join a meeting with another device, like a cell phone or tablet. This allows you to have a camera source that you can manipulate in a lot of ways, such as a handheld document camera. So I've gone ahead and joined the meeting with my iPhone. A couple things to note here. First of all, it's going to ask if you want to join the meeting audio, and you're going to go ahead and just get cancel on that. You do not want to join the meeting audio. That'll create a feedback loop with the audio that will potentially be really loud and annoying. You don't want that to happen. Second thing is how the meeting is recorded is all dependent on what view you're in. So you're probably going to want to be in gallery view for this one. So I'm going to switch over to that. I had actually recorded this a couple times earlier when I was not in gallery view and did not record because I was in speaker view. And since this didn't have any audio, speaker view, my phone didn't have any audio, speaker view was not picking it up at all. So it was just me talking here. But if we go to gallery view, we should see both of us now. So right now you see me at the bottom of the screen, and I am holding my phone above a piece of paper here that I can use then as a potential document camera if that's something that you need. So I'm going to go ahead and once we're done with that, just leave the meeting. I could also mute this source if I wanted to, but we're just going to go ahead and leave that for now. Additionally, you might also benefit from bringing a second webcam to the classroom. By clicking on the caret next to the camera in your toolbar, you can manually switch between your sources. So if you have multiple video input sources, you could switch between those. So I'm going to go ahead. First, I'm going to turn off my virtual background just so you guys can see a little bit better what this would look like. Hopefully my office isn't too messy. And right now I'm looking at the webcam on top of my monitor. To my left, which I'm going to be switching to in just a moment, is my built-in webcam on my MacBook. So we'll switch to that. And there we go. Now we've got the webcam on the MacBook. Let me go ahead and switch back real fast. Okay. So as you can see, that's a quick and easy way to switch between sources. You can get a little bit more creative than that, than just different sides of the face. Obviously, you can have one side facing the instructor, the other facing the class. If you're doing a sort of Q&A type of session, you can, like I did earlier, if you've got a hover cam in the room, you can use one as a document camera, the other as perhaps on you as you're lecturing. So there is a lot of flexibility in how you decide to utilize that. Alternatively, you can navigate to the Advanced tab under your Sharing button and select Content from Second Camera. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. Now, as you can see, the advantage of this is that it allows you to show both sources at the same time without having you need to log in on a separate device. Right now, you can see that I've got my primary screen where I was previously on camera, as well as my I've reversed my webcam on my monitor to show something you could do in class, where say that there was a class full of students right here for a Q&A session, for instance. In addition, and unfortunately you can't see this right now in the recording, so I'll show what the button looks like, but I can click up here to switch camera, and that'll switch what I'm sharing. That is something to note, that when you do it this way, you're actually not creating a separate participant in the meeting like you are with the phone method, but you're actually sharing your camera as a source. The advantages of this actually are that will immediately be sent out to all participants in the meeting, so they will see at least the camera that you're sharing, which is nice, especially if you need to get people's attention during your lecture. So these are just some options to add some flair and flexibility to your online lectures and meetings. These are a little bit more of an advanced way to remote teach, so if you're still understandably having some problems with the single camera in Zoom, I might suggest holding off for a while on implementing this. If you do find yourself up for the challenge, I definitely suggest going into a classroom and trying this out before your lecture period to ensure that everything is working for you, and especially that your secondary webcam is able to function on the console computer. Thanks for listening, and please contact us at ltt@truman.edu for any questions. Thanks.